World Human Rights Day. December the 10th is the World Human Rights Day. World Declaration on Human Rights was adopted at the third session of the UN General Assembly on December the 10th, 1948, 64 years ago. The world set the day as World Human Rights Day and commemorates it every year. As you know well, human rights mean an independent right of the popular masses, social beings with independence as their life and soul. Without respect of human rights, society cannot develop, nor the world be peaceful. Humankind has achieved not a few successes in the efforts to build a new world respecting human rights since the World Human Rights Day was declared. Human rights have been improved a lot after independence was declared in the developing countries, which had been under the military occupation and colonial rule of the imperialists. One of the greatest achievements in the struggle to build a new world of respecting human rights was that people-centered socialist system has been established, consolidated and developed in Korea. In Korea, all people are guaranteed their human rights by law and enjoying an independent and creative life. In the international community, not a few improvements were made in the issue of human rights of many countries, but the results are not sufficient in the efforts of humanity in this field. Because the United States and its followers are placing the human rights above sovereignty and befooling and infringing upon the sovereignty of the anti-imperialist independent countries. Professing itself to be human rights judge, nobody recognizes the United States is applying the unjust double standard in the field of human rights, taking issue with other countries' human rights issue. The United States is the greatest violator of human rights in the world. The United States was branded as the world's greatest human rights violator already long ago. Last year alone, the U.S. rulers mobilized police to suppress and imprison the Occupy Wall Street demonstrators demanding elementary rights to existence. Today, killing of men just for fun is prevalent, and human rights are not respected but ruthlessly trampled underfoot in the American society. In the international arena, the United States violates human rights without hesitation, evoking indignation of the world people. It is none other than the United States that mobilizes drones under the pretext of war on terror to mercilessly kill innocent peaceful inhabitants of other countries and nations. In January, a motion picture showed the members of the U.S. Marine Corps in Afghanistan pissing on dead Taliban soldiers for fun, to the astonishment of the world people. The United States slanders progressive countries, those countries disobedient to it, as human rights violators, and worse still, makes an armed invasion of sovereign states without hesitation. Respect and protection of human rights are an important issue related to world peace and prosperity of humanity as a whole. The progressive people continue to struggle to realize the desire for human rights in keeping with their historical conditions, reality, independent aspirations and demand. The progressive humanity should clearly see through the reactionary nature of the human rights racket of the imperialists and wage a more vigorous struggle in defense of human rights.